I'm always delighted to be with Saul News. This has been such a leader in the conservative movement and the Republican Party.
Welcome to the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for November the 10th, 2023. Politico reports, House GOP subpoenas Hunter Biden in impeachment inquiry. House Republicans have subpoenaed Hunter and James Biden, the son and brother of the president, a dramatic escalation of their impeachment inquiry. Oversight Committee Chair James Comer on Wednesday issued the legal demand that the two Bidens appear for closed-door interviews with his panel. It's the first time House Republicans have directly tried to compel testimony from members of the Biden family as part of their months-long investigation, which former Speaker Kevin McCarthy escalated to an impeachment inquiry in September. James Comer, Judiciary Committee Chair Jim Jordan, and Ways and Means Committee Chair Jason Smith are spearheading the impeachment inquiry that is guaranteed to drag into next year, with political risks for both sides as it runs closer to the 2024 election. The Hill reports, Biden's independent and primary rivals seize on his bad polls. A series of troubling polls for President Biden is giving more fodder to the independent and primary candidates running for the White House in 2024. Several recent surveys have shown Biden trailing or neck and neck with former President Trump, raising Democratic concerns even as the party emerges from a successful election night last Tuesday. Those fears could prove helpful for rivals such as Representative Dean Phillips, a Democrat from Minnesota, as well as independent contenders including Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and Cornel West, who have seized on those low figures to bolster their own campaigns as the 2024 presidential election kicks into high gear. The bad polls, which have started appearing on a daily and weekly basis, are an issue for many who see an uphill climb to next November. The White House often brushes off bad polls as imprecise indicators of what's to come. The White House press secretary cautioned against paying too much attention to any given data point so far out from the 2024 election. And finally, Fox News reports, House approves bill slashing Pete Buttigieg's salary to $1. The House approved a measure late Tuesday that would slash Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg's taxpayer-funded salary to just $1. Since taking office in 2021, Buttigieg has faced criticism from Republican lawmakers in response to several crises that have faced the Department of Transportation. In February, after a train derailed in East Palestine, Ohio, Buttigieg was criticized for his inaction and for waiting several weeks before traveling to the site of the derailment. There have also been multiple instances of mass commercial airline cancellations during his tenure, including a pilot shortage. Secretary Pete also came under fire last year after it was revealed he vacationed in Porto, Portugal, while his agency and the White House were locked in tense negotiations with rail workers' unions to avert a strike that could have had a dire impact on the U.S. economy. The Department of Transportation said at the time that the vacation was a, quote, long-planned personal trip. And that concludes your Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for November 10th, 2023. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.